Hey guys, so today I'm going to go through the Fireball Lalo army that I've been playing lately. To be honest with you, it's probably a little too strong, mostly just because of the druids and the Fireball equipment right now. But we're gonna run through how to play it. There's a lot of different options. Of course, you could be using rocket loons, you could be using super witches with the fireball, but personally as a Lalo player, I find this to be the most comfortable, as well as for new Lalo players it probably makes it a little easier to enter into getting used to the motions and the muscle memory of getting your spells and your Lalo down without having to worry so much about it being the entire meat of your army. So anyways, for hero equipment, we're running the king, the giant gauntlet, and the rage gem or rage vial. Queen, I'm actually running on this. I'm running the healer puppet. I just haven't switched it, but we're running the healer puppet. I'm running the mirror. If you don't have the mirror leveled, you can run invis vial. That's perfectly fine. And then I have Frosty just so the warden can take the unicorn and we don't have to burn a druid right away. And then he of course has fireball and rage gem. And then standard RC equipment. One thing I will note is that the mirror makes this army like 10 times stronger, especially when you have it leveled up. Once you get those things with the druids and the rage vial and the core, or even just like an actual rage on them, like sometimes you have an invis left over and you can pop it on them. All three are hiding in it. It's wild. Excuse me. Anyways though, so yeah, here's the army. You can make changes to it, add another wall break or something if you want. This is personally what I like. I like to have the Skelly spell. I like 3 invises. I find that's a good number, and I find that helps you keep it a little simpler. If you have more than 3, then you end up getting a little bit too crafty with your fireballs and going for value that you maybe shouldn't. So I find 3 is probably the perfect amount. My rule is if you can get it with 3, it's probably fine. And then yeah, you got have some archers and goblins just to check for traps before you fireball, etc. And other than that, it's pretty standard. I run a super dragon. I find it's the best in the clan castle. There's a lot of opportunities where the super dragon comes out and joins the army, which is already cleared mines because of the Lalo, and it can wreak some havoc on the back end for sure. You're gonna use siege barracks most of the time, but I also have a flame flinger. I throw that in every once in a while, as well as I use the drill. Log launcher, there's some occasions where you might want to use it, but I often find there's better uses than that, but you definitely want it in there too. And then blimp, I just always have a blimp in every army, but yeah, you probably won't use it too much. Anyways, yeah, I'll hop into a live attack here, and we can see what's going on. Okay, so we got an invis base here. We have the clan castle here, and then both heroes there. So that makes me, I want to go in on the clan castle side, and I also want the RC. It's pretty clear that I'm going to fireball this. So we're going to start here. And let's see how we can do this. I think if we go this, this, and this, like that, good. And draw with the king. I'll drop a giant and siege barracks into wall break, and then we'll get the apprentice going. I'll drop a super barb here, try and keep the RC over here instead of going after the wizards, which is good. And then in we go. Now I'll drop 2 druids here. Now that the king's starting to take some damage, we'll get a poison. We'll drop a Skelly on the monolith, and then we're going to jump in, making sure that it keeps everyone inside. We're going to freeze that mono. Added another druid there. King's about to go to ability, which is fine. If he doesn't, that's even better. Here he goes into the core. Now we're gonna pop it now that mono's on him. Get the damage reduction. Queen is staying nice and safe in the back. And King's gonna grab that Town Hall easily. Now we're gonna send the RC here. I'm gonna drop like 3 balloons just to tank for the thing. And then we'll drop a Druid there. Another Druid. We'll just use them on the RC at this point. Now that that Invis tower went off, I'm gonna wait until that air defense goes down. Drop this Hound. 1, 2. And then 1. Just wait for that. Wait for that. Wait for that in there. Now we can go heavy in here. Haste, freeze. Could have got the air defense. Oops, my bad. But this base is crushed, so doesn't matter. Always dropping just 1 balloon on the wizard tower at first so that it doesn't get the splash damage benefit. So that one, pretty much a cleanup Lalo there. And those bases are really easy when you have those big invis compartments that get tons of fireball value. But you can kind of see how you identify it. Instead of working on the other side where the CC is going to come at you afterwards, you go in on the CC earlier, take out the RC earlier, and then you can start to work your way into the Town Hall. Okay, we're going to do another live attack here. This time we're sitting outdoors, actually, sitting on the deck. Pretty beautiful day. Besides the point, though. Let's do it up. Same army. Lots of fireball value here. Getting onto that expo looks appealing. I think that's probably what we'll do. Or let's try something else. Let's try this. Okay, it's trapped. Never mind. Oh, that was a bad quake. Whatever. We're going to drop the siege barracks early with the giants. And this, and we'll wall break in there. And then we'll jump here. Let's drop 2 druids and the queen. And then we're chilling. Let's drop 2 headhunters. Heavy investment here. Okay, and now as soon as the king starts to head into the core, we're watching for that, and we're gonna get ready with the Skelly spell once this tornado goes off. Everything is going really well. We're gonna drop 2 more druids in here, and getting ready to pop king ability once the ice golem goes away now. And now we're going to rage in the core, getting the druid in it, so that the druid heals the king. Or at least he should, but pop the queen ability, get all those extra queens out there, start the RC in, and then on this one, I'm actually gonna go, we have a lot of heavy troops over there, so we're gonna go here, and then we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we're gonna freeze haste, and then I'm actually gonna druid right there just to get everyone through there. 1, 2, 3 on the air defense, 1, 2, 3 on the air defense, 1, 2, 3 on 1, 2 on the warden. And that is 2 swag freezes. And that is 2 swag freezes. How you get? So pretty simple. Missed the quake, still crushed it. Yeah. There wasn't really a huge deal regardless because we were charging into the part that we missed. But you know, we got the scatter down, we got the expos down, that's what mattered. There you have it. Okay, I'm gonna just kind of work through my planning procedure for the Fireball Lalo. It's not the most difficult thing ever. It's definitely a really easy Lalo to play, a lot easier than Zap Lalo. Mostly just because like your Lalo is gonna be cleanup most of the time. Honestly, your heroes can take down the entire base. I'm gonna show you. This is already perfected. We already perfected the war. I'm just getting in late. Haven't scouted the base or anything, but I'm gonna come in with a little bit of a fun plan. I'm going to first test for some traps here, and drop some goblins in there, drop some archers, have all that, make sure it's clear. Then we're going to invis these 3 here, we're going to invis these 3 here, we're going to invis these 3 here. Now I'm going to place my warden there, and we're going to fireball into here. So that's going to take out this. I'm not even sure if it hits the mono, to be honest with you. I think it might, but we're going to go for that. Anyway, so you notice the big thing here too is it gets a sweeper. If you can kind of see where we're going to go with that. And now as soon as that fireball goes off, we're going to be taking quite a bit of damage. So we're probably going to drop druids like, right as we're fireballing. And then immediately we're gonna take the king and we're gonna pull around this way here. So we can wall break this, have everything coming in here, and then we can jump here. Have the siege barracks coming out and around, and then you can see this chunk of the base is gone, and you're just looking to send in your Lalo from here, there. As soon as this goes down, that's when you can send your RC. You want your RC coming in here just to take out the defending RC. You don't have any warden ability for your headhunters, so you're sprinkling in headhunters behind your RC and your Lalo. And then at that point you're just circling the base. Your heroes will be tearing through here anyways, so that's about the plan. Let's go see how it does. Okay. Make sure you got everything correct, and of course this fireball is gonna be an interesting one. It's definitely a little bit of range on it, that's for sure, but it should be fun. Let's do it. Why not? We're already perfected anyways. Let's make sure we have our siege bricks, our 2 wall breakers. Let's test. So we're gonna test with a goblin there, and an archer here. And now you can invis. Beautiful. Good. Now 2 druids there. And then we're gonna pull with the king and the princess. Good stuff. Now we're gonna drop a giant and the queen early, and then drop this, drop that, drop this. I'm actually gonna funnel the siege barracks in here. The reason why is I'm actually gonna try and avoid the ricochet cannon. 2 more druids on my king. I don't want to get ability yet, which he's going to, which sucks, but still okay. Let's use it on all. Let's raise the druids here. There's that, and now we can drop that there, and we can already start the Lalo. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're gonna paste down here, and then we're going to drop this. We have the fine cost coming out, so we're gonna drop our poison, and as soon as that ricochet cannon goes down, like I said, there comes the RC. There are some minions in behind, and at this point we're chilling. We're gonna freeze this here. So that my minions get there safely. Got 15 minions. Being patient, always being patient. You can see your queen is healthy in the middle, your RC's working on the outside. Now I'm gonna drop a warden here, and 1, 2, 3. There goes that. My warden goes down to the queen, which is honestly okay. Drop this here. My queen ability goes off. Good. The reason that warden was a little bit rough, but RC still working strong. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then freeze here. We still have the RC ability, so that is going to be it. I lost the warden. It wasn't the most clean thing ever, and it still smashes. It's actually crazy. It's an easy Lalo. Be patient. The back end is all the Lalo is for. So don't be overzealous with your Lalo deployment. Otherwise, that's the swag RC ability. Yep. Not the most clean one, like I said, but fireball works out well. You can always find some value, and you're really just trying to take out a part of the core that you know that your loons with a warden ability won't be able to get through, if that makes sense. Okay, going into another war attack here. This doesn't look like the most challenging base, but I don't think many of them are, to be honest with you. For this, what I'm looking at here is gonna be, do this, picking that up to like so. Okay, checking for traps here, and then we're going to invis this and this, and then we're gonna fireball, of course, this. We're gonna fireball in from here, take that out, and then have that all gone. Then we're going to, of course, we need to secure the town hall. We've already dealt with the clan castle, and then we're going to want to deal with one of the heroes, either the RC or the queen. So I'm actually going to push in. I'm going to push in with my queen here, and then I'm going to go with my king and my siege barracks out in here, and then I'm going to wall break this wall like that. So my queen will come in here. I'm going to put the jump here so it gives my king access in too, and then that way my king should at least get that, and then my queen will have this. So that leaves my RC and my Lalo to take out the rest. I'll probably send my RC from up here just because of how it looks. There's not the ricochet later on, and then you have spells and the Lalo to come in through here. So that's the pretty simple plan. I don't think this base is going to be a challenge, like I said, but you never know. Might get embarrassed here. Let's do it. Perfect. Okay. Sorry, wasn't talking there, just had to focus on getting that. Now we'll draw here, drop a druid, drop this, drop a super barb, drop a giant, and then we're gonna wait 1 second here for the giant to get in tanking range, and then we're gonna wall break this here, and then the siege barracks down here. Our jump is going to connect everything. Perfect. We'll toss 2 druids there and then 1 on the king. I'm going to pop the ability early for the king just because the queen locked on. Hopefully the king's not going to go in, but that's okay. Oh wait, I didn't wall break. What? I must have misclicked. I swear I wall break. That's okay. We're still pushing nice and comfortably. Pop the last 2 druids. Hold for a sec and invis. There we go, everything is moving nicely. Still moving nicely. We're gonna pop this and freeze that. Alright, get them all down. But there you go, easy base. Like I said, swag the Lalo. Didn't really talk that much, was pretty focused, but that was the plan. Executed it as we said. Other than the wall break, of course, but hey, you know, we're not perfect. Okay, I'm gonna just hop into another live. I'm not gonna draw this one out or anything, just because I think it's pretty straightforward. Excuse me. We're gonna go for a big fireball here, invising this here, and then this here, and then fireballing onto the rage tower. I'm gonna swing around here and in here with my king queen. I'm gonna jump into this, and then once the rage tower comes in, I'll have everything kind of swarming in the back end. I don't love going through the town hall poison like this, but it's just how we're gonna do it. I might end up wall breaking in here actually, just so then I can jump here, so you go past the town hall poison. It's probably the smarter play. But yeah, let's do it up. Okay. No scout again, that's why I'm checking for traps. Wars are so easy now that I can't really have people checking for traps. Oof. Okay, we missed the fireball. That's questionable. Now this might be interesting. I was talking during it and I missed it. That's okay. Let's drop this here. Let's drop the king. This here. Okay, good. We got everything working. We're gonna have to jump right through here now. Let's get the poison going out. I dropped the RC early, which might be a pain here now because of the king. But I just wanted to deal with that queen over there. Let's freeze this. Let's drop our archer. Okay, good. Good, now we can start the Lalo. Pop the queen ability. Clean up on. Yeah, I missed the fireball. Missed the quake too because my fireball wasn't where I intended, but still have 2 swag hastes and a rage. I'm telling you, it's actually broken. The Lalo cleanup always. Sometimes you might get cut it a little close and you gotta plan your Lalo a little better, but those are the fun attacks, right? Those are the ones that actually make you learn how to play Lalo. Makes you slow down and think about, how many balloons it takes to take down each defense, and how you need to be deploying your balloons to avoid wizard towers and scatter shots, etc. Because you don't have that ward, and that's what I'm saying when I say this is a good beginner Lalo. Okay, to close this out, really there's just like a few main things that you need to keep in mind. Of course, first of all, you need to make sure that you're always dropping archers or goblins before you drop your warden, so that you're not hitting any Teslas that pop up on you as you go to fireball, etc. You can see I just did it here actually. The next thing, of course, is to always be sure that you are starting your fireball in a location where that you'll be able to secure the town hall with your heroes. Usually that means starting somewhere along the side-ish like that, and then working around towards the town hall in whatever direction.
But, on the anti 2-star bases, it's going to be a little different. Every base is a little different. The other thing to keep in mind is that you don't always need to send your heroes together. This one is a perfect example. I didn't feel like having my queen just get sat there and get wrecked by this ground bow and have to take all this time going through the CC here. So excuse me, I send her around the outside, and then I use the siege to funnel her in, and she's working on getting all this value. Well, the queen is going in there dealing with the CC and gets the town hall, as well as triggers the poison tower off to a different location. So sometimes splitting your heroes can be advantageous. As you can see, they kind of link back up later on. So that's something that you have to take into account when you're planning. Remember that this is mainly a hero charge army, with the Lalo to support on the back end. So your main goal needs to be supporting your heroes with spells, and with the amount of troops and funneling. You need to get your heroes to where you want them to. At most, you're usually looking to deal with like maybe one splash damage, like major splash damage, like with your Lalo, because you'll have usually like a haste and a freeze left at the end on an actual difficult base. So like an Inferno or a Scatter, you can Lalo through that, no problem. But yeah, and then other than that, the other thing I just want to stress the most is that you have to be patient with your balloons. You can't be tossing them in there before your heroes have even gotten to the spot, because then neither of them is tanking for the other, and your loons will die really quick. And then once your heroes get to that position, they have no support. So you got to be patient, let your heroes work through. Make sure to keep your warden alive with the freezes and the invises, and apart from that, you should be smashing bases pretty easily, getting the hang of Lalo, and then maybe, just maybe, you'll want to start traveling into the Zap Lalo realm, which is my personal favorite. It's a lot more fun than this army, even though it's a lot more difficult. Anyways, yeah, I'm probably going to make a video that is kind of just looking at like my fails. Actually, I think a lot of people don't talk about that. Everyone does miss, even though this meta is very easy. Everyone misses at times, and things can go wrong, and I think that's where we learn the best from, is when things go wrong. So probably gonna do that for both Fireball Lalo and Zap Lalo. Those are the two that I'm playing right now. But yeah, I think that's all. Thanks for watching. Shout out to any SOL guys. Shout out to Lord for helping me. But yeah, peace out, and we'll see you on the next one.